Hello, I'm Dennis Snow, and this is Speaking of Service Excellence. Every once in a while, a company or a product or a service comes along that turns an industry upside down, or even turns the world upside down. Ford did it with cars, Disney did it with animation and amusement parks, and Apple does it every other day with products that really have changed the world. And each time these companies take us a giant leap forward, their competitors resist, deny, argue, and put their heads in the sand, just hoping that it'll all go away. But what they don't realize is that these groundbreaking products and services came about because customers had needs that weren't being met, or had needs that they didn't even know that they had, until something amazing happens. So my new favorite example of this is Uber, which many of you probably already know about or even use. It's a smartphone-based system that matches up ground transportation passengers who want to go somewhere with drivers who use their own cars to take them there. It's cashless and it's amazing. And it's driving traditional taxi companies crazy. And I'll come back to that in just a minute. Now, Uber was actually launched in 2009, but I didn't try it until a few weeks ago in San Francisco. I'd just taken another lousy taxi ride and now needed to go somewhere else, and thought, let's see what this Uber thing is all about. It took me 3 minutes to set up my account via my iPhone, and I ordered a car. Suddenly, on my iPhone screen, I could see available cars that were nearby. Then I got a notice that one was on the way and would be there in about 5 minutes. The app told me what kind of car it was. It showed me a photo of the driver and what the exact price was going to be. I could even track the car real time on my phone as it headed my way. Now, this was all amazing to me, but I still had some doubts because I had only ordered a car. I wasn't actually in a car yet. Well, I got a text that the car had arrived. I stepped outside and there was a nice, shiny Nissan Altima waiting for me. I hopped in and off we went. And it was wonderful. The car was spotless, it smelled good, the driver was friendly, and he drove like a normal person, not a maniac. He even offered me a bottle of cold water. When we arrived, he sincerely said thank you. I thanked him, hopped out of the car. No cash, no credit card machine that doesn't work, no hassle. Almost immediately, I got an email on my phone with the charge, which I already knew up front. I've used Uber a few more times, and I've learned that I can even specify a class of car that I'd like to use. It's great, and it's the way ground transportation should be. Now keep in mind, I have heard that some people have had negative experiences with Uber, but most of the people that I talk about love Uber. But traditional taxi companies hate Uber. Uber is moving in on a market that traditional taxi companies have owned forever. They're even using the courts to try and stop Uber. But here's the thing. Taxi companies have done it to themselves because their service usually stinks. And now passengers don't have to put up with it anymore. Because I travel a lot, I've taken a lot of taxi rides over the years. More often than not, the driver is indifferent or outright rude. The taxi is dirty and smells bad. The driver's seat is set for his comfort while my knees are shoved up against my chest, and he drives like a madman. And it's expensive. And I put up with it because it was often my only option. Not anymore, thanks to Uber. Now, since it's a relatively new business model, I know that they have challenges ahead, but I'm one of those folks that's cheering them on. But think about it. The basic transaction is still the same. They're getting passengers from point A to point B. But here's the magic in what they've done. They've taken an experience that was often a hassle and often unpleasant, and they've made it easy and pleasant. Easy ordering, clean cars, and friendly drivers. That's it. It's the basics of service executed consistently and extraordinarily well. So how about your organization? What are the basic elements of the customer experience that you should execute consistently and extraordinarily well? There are probably a handful of key factors that can make or break the customer experience. Be better than anyone else at those key factors, and you've distanced yourself from the competition. And you just might even change your industry. Well, I hope that you found this video to be valuable. If you'd like more information about how Snow & Associates can help your organization, or if you'd like to learn about my new virtual training program, Dennis Snow Virtual Training, please visit my website, www.snowassociates.com. Thanks so much for watching.